Good morning. I literally just got out of bed to weigh myself, and I got my coffee going here this morning. And I have to tell you, okay, I weighed myself. I lost 3.4 pounds this last week. Can you believe that? I'm so happy. Anyway, it was a lot of hard work. Spinach scrambled this morning with a little bit of 1 tablespoon of the fat-free feta cheese in here for a 0 point. Point lunch here, and I've got some refried beans with just a touch of the fat-free cheese on a wellness wrap, Olay wellness wrap, salsa, cilantro, lettuce. I've got some 0 point veggie soup here. I've got my 0 point ice, and I use my scale a lot, and so I'm using it for my grass-fed ground beef with taco seasoning, and I'm going to put 3 ounces of that in here. So I've got 93% fat-free, so it is only going to be 3 points. So that's 6 points total for my lunch. I've got 7.2 chicken enchiladas with fat-free cheese. I'm using 2 of these tortillas, these handmade tortillas from La Tortilla Factory. And I'm using a 1/4 cup of this enchilada sauce, very low fat. And that is 2 points, I believe. The whole thing comes out to 7. Then I have an apple and my 0 point veggie soup, and that's going to be my dinner. Everybody. Okay, so it is the end of the day, and I am very tired today, and I didn't even work out today. I was going to take Saturday and Sunday off because I worked out 5 days this last week, and some days I did 2 workouts during the day. So I am tired, and I wanted to take some time to just kind of like recuperate. I had to do shopping tonight, and I was supposed to do that this morning, but the car wouldn't start, so my hubby changed out the battery, and then it was all better. But I was kind of stuck in this morning, and I did. I'm sorry, I've got my jammies on. I better pull that up a little bit. So I was at home, and I worked on some other things, and I actually had to catch up on a Bible study channel that I have. And if you're interested in that, we're going through the Bible in the course of a year. And I'll put the link down below in case you'd like to check it out and subscribe. That would be great. Right now we're in Genesis 17 and Matthew 17. So we do a chapter of the Old Testament, chapter of the New Testament, and we just kind of review it. And then in the description box, I always put out questions for the following chapter, so that's kind of neat. So I'll just put that down there in case you want to check it out. But let's see, this morning, as far as my weight loss goes, okay, I thought that I needed to still lose 1 pound, and I don't. According to the DietBet site, because it takes all your information and tells you where you're at, I'm only supposed to lose 0.4 more pounds to meet my DietBet goal. Tomorrow, after church, I think we're going to go out for lunch, and I'm going to count my points. I'm going to use my weeklies, not all of them, just some of them. And I'm just going to have a little bit more, I think, of I want to say a treat, just something that I wouldn't normally have, I guess. We usually go, we love going to this burrito place, and then my husband and I split a bean and bean burrito, and then also a breakfast burrito, and we just kind of have them each. And I think one of them is 9 points and the other one is 7 points for half each, and so that adds up. I mean, it's definitely more than I would eat at a meal, but I found that when we do that, it kind of keeps me satiated for the whole day. So I could have like a 3-point, 4-point breakfast, even 5-point breakfast, and then have that. And we actually don't want dinner when we go out, and do that. So we'll probably do that. But I don't know, unless we want to go somewhere else. So what I don't want to happen is for me to think, oh, I'm ahead of the game in the diet bit, so now it's time for me to relax and then start fudging it and then fall behind again and then mess up and then not be able to make my weight or mess up my body so that it doesn't want to let it go. So I'm a little concerned about that, but in this coming week I am going to stay on point and continue, because there's this phrase that kept popping into my mind all day, and that was persistence pays off. Persistence pays off. And that may be the next inspiration card for next week. But I definitely believe that, because I've seen that. Persistence pays off. And so I need to get back on the stick next week, and I'm going to just keep going. So that's about it. I just wanted to let you know what was going on. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I know it was kind of an uneventful day today, except for the car not starting. But it's kind of nice to have, a little bit of a break from so much activity. All right, I'll let you go. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Good night.